Welcome to Marvelicious Toys. We bring you news and reviews of Marvel toys, statues, and more. Because not all Marvel collections can be bagged and boarded. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious.
But a big thing going on that I read about in these Legends groups are the Chinese figure bootleggers. And of course, one of the big things they're doing is making Build-A-Figures. Jubilee is one that they're doing quite a bit of, and Fing Fang Foom.
Ooh.
And they're not cheap. Fing Fang Foom usually sells for around 120, Jubilee for 40, but it's a lot less than the real ones cost. And I actually think you and I both bought a bootleg Spider-Hulk.
It's very possible. It's hard to tell.
There's a little notch in the back, and you're able to tell by looking at the lever in the back if it's real or bootleg. Given that the guy had multiple for sale, pretty sure we have bootlegs.
Oh boy. And mine's already on a shelf behind many other Hulks, so I can't grab them easily right now. On something like that where it's an older one that's almost impossible to get, and you know what, I don't have an original one to compare it to, I guess I'm okay with the idea of picking up a bootleg, but I don't know. I guess I could say the same thing about Fin Fang Foom, right? You know?
Here's my thing, is I feel very lucky. I can't even remember, and this is horrible, the name of the online store that was a sponsor of Marvelicious Toys right when we started. But they had the entire San Diego Comic-Con exclusive box set of Fing Fang Foom. Remember, it had all the Hulks, and the Hulks built a Fing Fang Foom, and then it was in a special box at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
They had it on their site for $300. And because we mentioned them on the show, he threw me a 30% off coupon that I think he expected me to use on like a $20 figure. So I got the entire Fing Fang Foom wave for $200, the Comic-Con exclusive.
Nice.
But part of me is really bugged. They never came out with that orange Fing Fang Foom.
Yeah.
With the purple pants. So I'm wondering if I got one of these bootlegs, if I'd be able to make the orange Fing Fang Foom.
Well, I mean, you definitely have to customize it, but yeah.
Wish the Chinese bootleggers would just do that. If they could make all this stuff that Hasbro never released. Bootleg Phoenix 5 Cyclops, bootleg orange Fing Fang Foom, bootleg Pepper Potts Head Rescue.
Yeah. Fill in the gaps that Hasbro left open on their own.
But I'm really, really nervous about ever buying anything loose, because how are you going to know if it's real?
It's a good question. I mean, we questioned for years the origin of those Deadpool variants that we had picked up. Remember those?
Yeah, finally when Dwight Stahl said, yeah, we didn't make those.
And that was years later. Like, we had asked and finally got an answer. But yeah, I mean, until we get to talk to those guys in person, we can never really know what's real or not. But you can't take everything you buy online to somebody at Hasbro and have them inspected either. It's not like Antiques Roadshow at these conventions.
And it's not like when we did the expose on the fake Play Arts figures, the fake the Square Onyx figures, where the eBay auctions say Chinese version. The bootlegs of this just say loose, and you would have no way of knowing that it is the bootleg Fing Fang Foom. They're also bootlegging the old Vision figure, too, that's really hard to find.
The 3 3/4 inch?
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
On the one hand, it is really devaluing anybody's loose collection.
Right? Yeah, we're gonna start needing some good authenticators out there, but
Hasbro, start putting RFID chips, please, in your figures.
Yeah, that only costs an extra $5 per figure.
Didn't it seem funny that something that like that would be bootlegged though? I mean, everything is bootleg nowadays.
It's weird that they're doing such high quality ones, is what it comes down to. That the way, if you have Spider-Hulk in your hand, you have to look at the back of the lever for a little notch to know if it's real. And then, even if it's not, what difference does it make if you're a loose collector if it's that good?
Yeah, I mean, the question I would have is, where are they getting the tooling for this stuff? I mean, it made sense with the Deadpool things because those were just repaints of something that was still in production to a degree. Fin Fang Foom and Spider-Hulk, those have been not in production for 8-9 years now. So where did they get the dyes even to do this? Did they create new dyes? It's hard to know.
It's weird because they're not like mass producing them. I don't feel like there's a Chinese factory cranking them out because the guy's only listing one Fing Fang Foom at a time, so he's not competing against himself.
I just imagine some guy in like a tiny studio apartment with literally shelves of Fing Fang Fooms and waiting for one to sell, taking it down, putting it in a box, and then grabbing another one to sell on eBay.
But that was something that really struck me when I got thinking about some of the redone figures, is Hasbro could really do themselves a favor by bringing out some of those old molds, right? I mean, come on, make new Fing Fang Fooms, sell them. Make an orange one, sell it. You've got the molds.
Yeah, especially with this new 12-inch Legends line they got going on. They kind of have a footprint already at retail to put something like that in.
Yeah, sell me a $50 Fing Fang Foom, or definitely, or I don't know. I think that there's an opportunity there that Hasbro is missing that Chinese bootleggers are more than happy to jump on. And this is really why, when it comes to things like SH Figuarts and everything, I'm pre-ordering from very trusted sources anymore, because you can't just wait and hope that somebody with a comic store is going to list one on eBay cheap, because you don't know if it's real anymore.
Sometimes if the price is too good to be true, that's your first line of reasoning.
But
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Marvelicious Toys with more collecting news and reviews at marvelicioustoys.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, make mine Marvelicious.